Hello and welcome back to the next episode in our Let's Play series for Aurora 4X C#. In this episode, we're going to follow up our last episode where we finished designing our first jump-capable ship, and we are going to be building it, and then hopefully exploring our first system at least by the end of the episode. We're also going to continue our colonization with civilian mining companies and further exploitation of Mars and other resources, and we're also going to look at designing our fleet. Now, there's a few things I do want to say just before we get into it. Would you guys, in terms of designing the military, would you prefer if I did it step by step, which might take a lot longer? So showing me do it, or would you rather me make the designs and then come back and explain the designs, explain why I made them, what their purpose is, all of that, in more of a post-commentary style, but still would be recorded in the same way? Let me know. Would love to hear your thoughts. Okay. So, let's get right into it. So where we last left off, we were currently building our, we were currently retooling our shipyard for the Discovery Mark II, which will be used to explore the universe. And we've also continuing our mines and various other things. I'm going to I'm going to get Mercury sorted out as well as soon because I want to exploit that even more. And yeah, everything was going pretty good. In terms of research, we did need to reorder things around. Let's get our logistics guys sorted out. We're going to get hangar decks on the way because I want to get some hangars. We're going to get some power and propulsion. We're going to put one in. We'll put two into that. We're going to put some into terraforming because we're going to want a terraforming module. And then the rest will go into sensors and fire control. I'm also, how many shipyards do we have? Okay, I'm going to order 3 more naval shipyards. 3 naval shipyards. And I need to start building that tug. And I also need to start designing a thorium harvester. So let's get designing on our tug. Okay, we're going to rename it Napoleon. That's a fine name. We're going to designate as a tug. And we're going to put a tractor beam on it. And then we're just going to add in our ion engine. Yes, we're going to need to develop a new engine, aren't we? Develop a large engine. And then we're going to reduce the efficiency. And there we go. Create, and then let's go over here and let's add we'll tell these guys to start researching on the engine first, and then they can do the capacitor recharge rate. So recharge and then capacitor recharge rate. There we go. Let's skip forward time. So as you can see, we have quite a few civilians now, and if I bring up this tab, it's pretty good. Production and research facilities completed. Nice. I'm gonna put on another 5 research facilities at 25%. We always want to be building research facilities. That's just something you're gonna want to be doing at all times. So we're just gonna keep advancing our time forward. We just finished that commercial drive, so we can add these engines. Okay, we want to add another 30,000. 14 engines, 5,000. It's a pretty fast ship, honestly. Should be able to tug everything around that we need. Let's just quickly add some storage onto this. 400,000 liters seems fine enough. We're going to retool and we're going to make one of them. So retool, Napoleon, and build that. And we're also now going to design our thorium harvester, which will be used for mining Jupiter and Saturn. So we're gonna outreach is fine. I don't really care about names that much. Fuel harvester station. There we go. And then I'm going to put on. Let's say 50. Yeah, we'll do 50 fuel harvesters. And we're gonna put on no armor. There we go. So now we can start building it with our industry. So why did that not save? Oh, there we go. I know why that didn't save. Okay, I'm going to choose Oh, 4 of these, 25%. Thank you. So those will come underway, and then our tug will be able to tug them accordingly once that is done. So now we're just waiting for that retool. And I also forgot to do something, I do remember. I need to go to my discovery, and we need to give it a proper name. Well, not proper name, but we need to set up names for it properly. So class theme federation USS like name. There we go. And we should be finishing our retool quite quickly here. There we go, retool completed. And then we're gonna build both of our ships. And we're gonna add them to the survey fleet. Boom, boom. And those will be done on this 2 years from now, on October the 26th. So those should be done quite soon, in fact. Terraforming module completed, so we are going to build a terraforming station. Let's get our terraforming station. Nelson class terraforming station, which we're going to use to terraform Mars and various other places. I'm going to add our terraforming modules. Let's just do 5. I don't want those that big of stations, otherwise the cost just gets ridiculous. So this is fine. Okay, and I'm going to put an order in for some terraforming stations. So 4 terraforming stations at 25%. And we'll have our first outreach by the end of the year anyway. 5 inactive laboratories. We're going to put that into biology and genetics, and we're going to get better terraforming rate. Okay, just complete automated mines, so I'm going to get the rest of them and use our civilian economy. So this place demands 65, Earth will now supply 65 accordingly. And we just got a new shipping line as well, that's very nice. Ultraviolet laser, industry-wise, doing that. We'll change this to 5. And you're also going to construct another 100 construction factories, another 100 financial centers, 50 more fuel refineries, and also to maintain our vessels, I'm going to construct 30 more maintenance facilities. Capacity recharge rate just completed, so now we can get researching on the next one. And in terms of industry, we nearly got our first. Wait, did I make a mistake there? I think I did. Construction, base station, Nelson. Or I constructed the wrong one. There we go. Now we're just going to continue. We should be looking at our vessel should be completing soon. The first outreach just completed. We're still waiting on that tug though. When will that tug be done? It will be done April 2060. Okay. We just got ultraviolet lasers. I'm going to get 12 centimeter laser focal size. And we're going to eventually make a proper Corvette. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, just got our terraforming rate up. That's very, very nice. And we're going to add extra terraforming rate through there. And yeah. Missile launcher reload rate. Everything just going really, really well for us right now. We just hit a billion population as well. So we definitely do need more workers because 182 million unemployed people, which is not good. I am going to. What's our economic situation? Oh yeah, I can't really afford to get all the minerals right now from the civilian economies. So I'm just gonna leave them there. 12 centimeter laser focal size. I think 12 centimeter will be good for a Corvette. I don't think I need too much more. But what I am going to do is grab some of these laser turrets. Launch new vessel. So our tug should be completing soon, and then we can go for the next stuff. Ultraviolet energy weapons, and then we need to just add foot tracking speed. Complete research into hanger deck. So now we can make hangers, which is very, very nice. And then we are going to research the next technology, which I think will get underway replenishment, because that will be very useful if we're going to build some tankers, because I'm definitely going to be looking at that. Okay, we just completed the Napoleon class. So I'm going to attach that. And I'm going to tell them to go over here, fleets, move tractors, any ship and fleet. Which one has the best minerals for we're looking at? Saturn. Okay, Saturn. Doesn't make that much of a difference, but we're gonna send it to Saturn. Then we feel back from Earth. Okay, there we go. So now, if we have a look, we should be generating. Oh, you know what? That's a mistake by me. 1 second. This is why we have Space Master. So I forgot to designate the fuel harvester station and tanker. There we go. And so what I'm gonna do is it's not cheating because it's a single player game, but what I am gonna do is go over here. I'm gonna go to miscellaneous over here, and I'm going to what is the 10th of this? Oh, that's something I forgot as well. Oh, this is what happens when you record. You forget that you need to be adding things. So we're going to just really quickly unlock this design. And I'm going to add 10 million fuel. And that should now mean that this is sorted out for us. Yeah, fuel harvest outreach. So this will generate 2.6 million liters of fuel every single year, which is very, very nice. We just constructed our second outreach, so we're going to tell our... We're just going to wait. We don't need to do anything right now. In terms of tankers, we are going to need to transport our fuel back, so I'm going to continue the capacity upgrade this to 30,000. So let's get that up. And we should have our two exploration vessels coming up very, very shortly. What did we just research? Torch dragging speed, so let's get the next one. And we're just going to continue waiting up here. Research facility finished. Add the second. And yeah, okay, we just got both of the vessels. They're now in this survey fleet, so we're going to put them under here. I'm going to detach, and I'm going to rename this to survey fleet. And then survey fleet beta. Okay. Now I'm going to set our movement orders. I want them to survey near a survey location. Fuel less than 50% refuel. 5 points less resupply at colony. And the exact same over here. And then resupply. Okay, and they should go off, and they will find us some jump points, because we need to gravitationally survey those jump points. And once we've gravitationally surveyed, we're going to head out, and we're going to do some very, very nice things in terms of exploration of the universe. We'll see how many jump points we actually get. So far, none. We just got our first Nelson class space station. We discovered a new jump point. Nice. We just got terraforming rate increases. So we are going to get that under lock. I'm also going to move our terraforming station. So if we go over here, where is it? Napoleon. I'm going to tell them to move space station, check specified ship. This one, lease at Mars, and then we're going to refuel from colony. Now we just got another jump point. And 3 jump points so far. That's quite good. Okay, turret tracking speed just completed. And now that turret tracking is completed, I'm going to increase our sensors and fire control systems. So we're going to add that, and then we're going to make sure our beam fire controls up to spec and our fire control rating. And we're going to go to Mars, and we're going to begin the terraforming process. So we are going to add, how much do we want to add here? We want to add like what? 0.05. I'm going to add water vapor first, so that it condenses in the atmosphere, creates more ice. And then we're going to melt all the ice. That is going to be the plan there. Okay, Fleet Alpha just finished, so we're going to send them through the jump point. Let's go. So go to Earth, refuel, and then go through here. And I'm going to set your standing orders to survey nearest bodies. And gravitational survey complete. So we have 3 jump points in Seoul. And I'm going to tell this one, standard transit this one. And we're just going to wait. And they are going to go back and going to enter. Survey Fleet Alpha. Yes, did. Go through here. Okay, good. I said go through here. Good. And then we're just gonna wait. Okay, first system. Nothing. Okay, nothing. That's great. That is. Oh no, I was mistaken. There's an asteroid. There's a singular asteroid. Okay. Survey Fleet Beta, grav survey if that needs to, and then grav survey if that needs to. Okay. Just completing underway replenishments. Let's get that logistics. And get refueling up as well. And we just discovered Bernard Star, which actually has a planet in it. Okay, cool. 0.381 gravity, 2.0 cost, tidally locked. Still can support a decent population. Alright. Well, that'll begin surveying for us very, very nicely. I'm also going to put in an order for 2 more of these ships. So let's get that under shipyard. 2 more of those ships. And then capacity recharge rate. We're going to want to go for 4. And I think next episode we'll start designing like our first military vessels, like proper military vessels. And yeah, we'll have a look at the resources that we do actually find in the system. And we just completed annual capacity, so I'm going to start designing our next vessel, which will be a Brasvel class tanker. So if we go over here, we're going to designate this as tanker. I'm going to add a refueling system, and I'm going to add our fuel storages. Not this fuel storage riders. I'm going to add the commercial ion drives. There we go. And I'm going to build one of them in our shipyard. So let's get that. I'm going to go to our shipyard fleet, build that. I'm also going to build another one of those, and I'm going to add slipways to both of these accordingly. Industry-wise, we're doing good. So survey completed of Wiz. Well, that was quick. Okay. In terms of minerals on this body, Bernard Star. Okay, so we have on Bernard Star 1, we have 0.2, 15 million uranium, 0.1, 3 million carbonate, 360,000 thorium. We have quite a lot of uranium on the first moon of Bernard Star 3, and then we have a few comets. Okay, I'm going to tell Survey Fleet Beta to go through the unexplored jump point. And that has found us this system, which has nothing. Survey Fleet Beta, forever not finding anything. Congratulations. Oh yes, I also need to turn on active survey sensors for these boys. So if they come into anything, they can actually do what they need to do. And we just completed reconstruction of outreaches, so we're going to move with our Napoleon class. We're going to move the space stations that we can need. So if we go to fleets, we're going to move them. track any shipping fleet, and then untrack them over Saturn, so release, and then refuel. Cycle those orders. Discovered a new jump point. And we've completed our orders. I think we may have had an issue there where the orbiting, yeah, this one's orbiting Saturn, I would say, because it got built in that time, so we're gonna have to move that back. This one here, no, second, cool. And then we're just gonna go over here. We're gonna track to any shipping fleet, and then we're going to move it to Mars. And how is the terraforming going over Mars? Have a look. 0.88. Water vapor is frozen, adding. So that's slowly adding, and then we're gonna melt that eventually. We've completed orders, so now should be generating a little bit more there. And then we'll just continue our surveying. As you can see. And then we're gonna go. Server Fleet Alpha cannot carry out primary orders. So Alpha, you're going to enter this. Server Fleet Beta cannot stand out primary orders. That is because I want Server Fleet Beta to go to this, and then I want them to go to this. And that's just them fueling. Okay, now this is a system. Mountain, nitrogen, carbon. Well, that's not very hospitable. Temperatures are okay though. 1.15 gravity. 24 billion people can live on that. That is that's very nice there. Over here we have 91% liquid. Nitrogen, carbon dioxide. 4 billion people. Now this is a system I can get behind. Got a bunch of mountain worlds. So let's see what we find. Research laboratories. And we're just gonna continue. Discovered a new jump point. Fuel harvester storage is whatever. How long until we get that tanker? It'll be okay. Terraforming rate just completed. So we're gonna get that once again. We're gonna go up to our terraforming rate. And then I'm going to grab our survey group beta. I'm gonna tell survey group beta I want you to go through here. And discovered this system, which has nothing in it again. So it looks like we're not going to be going across this side of the galaxy. Oh yay, guess what we just found? That is really, really cool. We just found some alien ruins on Alpha Centauri B3 with a bunch of resources on them. And Alpha Centauri B3 is a ruined colony with 92% liquid. 0. Okay, so to colonize this, we're going to need to get rid of the carbon. Add in oxygen, which shouldn't be too hard. Once we get that, I'll deal with that. So we should be able to colonize this relatively easily. It's a little far away from Earth, but it's definitely a contention there. So yeah, that is ruined colony found. That is a really, really massive there. And we just got 2 new discoveries. And we're going to continue our colonization, and that is where we're going to leave it off. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. We set out what we did what we set out to do, which was explore the universe with our first vessels, continue exploitation, start terraforming. We've now explored a grand total of, if we pull this over, 4 or 5 systems. And yeah, Alpha Centauri is looking absolutely amazing. Ruined colony, we can make probably 4 or 5 worlds alone in Alpha Centauri. So that is something definitely to consider there. Let me know what you guys think I should do with the worlds, what you think about the systems and anything like that. Also, we have tons of resources here. Just look at this. This is all the resources there. Please like and subscribe. Only about 20% of people who watch these videos aren't actually subscribed, so please do, as it helps the algorithm, as you know. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, and I wish you the best.